Well, hello, Tumblr. How are you this fine evening, considering it's hours past when I promised I was going to make the video? But it's just because I ended up going home instead of staying here in town, so things got a little bit out of control. Um, okay, so I've looked at the questions a few times. Um, okay, so I'm just going to go through them one by one. So I was asked, what are the qualities of my dream guy? Um, well, I don't know, they have to challenge me. There has to be something that isn't easy. Um, they have to like music, they have to be intelligent. I'm not gonna be into someone who can't spell or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not having it. Um, when was the last time I masturbated? Last night. Yeah, there's a lot of porn on my dash that just. Spit or swallow? It really depends. I mean, I don't really have a preference one way or the other, but I don't know. Sometimes you really want to swallow, but sometimes you really would just rather spit it out. I mean, it's really just, it really just matters on who it is. So that's all there is I can say about that. um, Clancy, lunch number one of Clancy and Constance trying new food. Shit. Friday, maybe? Thursday, Friday, one of those days. Cause then we can blog about, um, having fun like that. Um, Austin asked if I liked anyone. Um, I, fuck if I know. Because it's do you like anyone? LOL. Whatever, Austin. In Australia, will I or will I not meet Bindi Irwin? I hope I do. It was actually pretty cool because when I used to scuba dive, my dive instructor, he was lost like off the coast of Mexico on like a diving trip, and fucking Steve Irwin was the one that saved his life. So like, there's tape of it and everything. It was a whole big to do. It was really like scary because he was lost for days. But then Steve Irwin found him and it was awesome. So like, I don't know. I've always enjoyed that little connection to Steve Irwin through my dive instructor. Oh, these new sweatpants are so comfortable. Like, you have no idea. I know it's backwards, but it's only because this angle looks better on me. Um, Now this is the question that's been that's been eating at me. Sex with Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day or Austin? It will be broadcast on the internet. Which one would I choose? I'm I'm gonna have to say Austin, and here's why. Because I don't know, as weird as I am, I can't like I've told this to some people before, but I can't imagine myself being with Billy Joe because he's married and like happily married with kids and everything. So, like, given my recent past with my dad, like, cheating on my mom a ton, I can't think about doing that to someone else, even in fantasy. So, yes, Sex with Austin, if it's going to be broadcast on the internet, as he said before, we're not shy people, so I'm not really too worried about it. Um, 5 favorite things to do when I'm alone. I dance around in my underwear. I sing really loudly. I eat tremendous amounts of chocolate. I drink tremendous amounts of Mountain Dew. And I make funny faces at the camera at the camera. Like right now, which is what I'm doing. My favorite sexual position. I can't really pick a favorite, you know? Like, I know a lot of people say that as like a cop out answer, but I really just can't. Like, I hate to burst your bubble, but again, it depends on who it is, because sometimes people are really good at one position, and then you get to another one, and it's just like, the fuck just happened? Like, just please leave. I don't know, you never really can tell. Pretty sure I'll be vlogging about it from Virginia. Maybe. If y'all are lucky. Ugh, God, I should never make that face again. Have I ever been attracted to females? I find females attractive. Like, I can admit if a female is, like, really good looking and, like, gorgeous and beautiful and all these things. But, like, I've never, like, imagined myself with one, I guess. Like, I could find women attractive, all that kind of business, but I don't see myself being with one, like, sexually, physically, that kind of thing. Does that make sense? I don't know. Nothing against it, though, like, part down. It can happen. It's not impossible, but it just hasn't happened yet, I guess. And then someone asked me what my favorite word was. My favorite word is fuck, because it goes with everything. Like, you can say it for basically anything and it'll make sense. Like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you. It's a pretty great word. Do I regret losing my virginity? No. Do I wish I would have waited? No. Grand looking back on it, probably wasn't the smartest of decisions at the time. And I did a bit of lying to be with that guy, but, you know, whatever. Live and learn. I got to have the last words with him, so that's how that went. That ends all the questions that I've gotten. I hope this video wasn't too boring. I hope you've learned a little bit about me and you're not too scared. If you have any questions about my answers, let me know, and I'll see you all later.